We're gonna just jump right in. Welcome to Real Talk with Lex, episode number 22.
22.
Who in the hell left the door open?
We always have something going on.
All right.
Sure.
Drink. Drinky.
Yeah.
Mine already marked. I don't need it yet.
Okay. Got it.
Hey everybody, I'm your host Alexis.
I'm your host, Jessica with a K.
And I'm your co-host, Sam.
Your phone up. My face forward.
We trying to get it together right now. That's all we're doing. We just get it together just a little bit.
Our assistant is away, so we kind of had to
Can you guys tell?
do a DIY. Do a DIY real quick. We just want to thank you all for tuning in. This is episode number 22, as I stated previously. I think I said it already. Okay, I'm just super excited. Thank you guys for joining in. I'm gonna jump right in. What we was doing? What we was doing?
Freestyle.
Yeah, this is our freestyle. I wanted to
This is our freestyle
Or
Saturday,
we-
so
the one you said with the order.
we're just gonna throw some questions out there, some Q&As out there.
The order. What we said was doing. Oh, here you go. Hi.
Hello.
Hi guys. All right, so we're gonna jump right in. So I want to start off by speaking on a celebrity that we love. Carisha, please.
Young Miami.
So I think that this episode, she's our celebrity because she really been doing her shit. Like she been doing her thing, like in a major way. I mean, she has her new podcast, Carisha Please, on Revolt. I try to tune in as much as I can, and her setup and stuff be really hot. You know, she's been killing it in the rap game. Of course, she's with City Girl JT, my favorite City Girl. I'm not afraid to say it. But I chose Carisha because she's kind of been, you know, in the limelight lately. She's been doing her branding. She's of course hanging out with Diddy. I don't know if they hoes.
Big moves.
I don't know if she call it dating real bad. I don't know if she call it dating though. Like she said she like to have fun. She said she's 28. She's young, you know.
I think she's really like living her best life, even with the situation with her and Diddy. Like I don't think it's too much of a relationship
Like,
as
serious.
she stated. Yeah, it's not
It's
as
fun,
serious.
like
it's
fun.
for her. So
Yeah.
I think she's just young. She's living her life. She's venturing out. She was in previous relationships before where, you know, she was taking it serious, but now I think she's just living her life and just exploring. And why
I don't
not
see
with-
nothing wrong with that.
Why not do it with
Diddy got
Diddy?
that shit. Shit.
They were in Italy last month or so. In Italy or
They've been everywhere.
Okay, so they
Yeah,
left you
at this point,
It was
they've been
a
everywhere. You got that money on, you be everywhere.
that money
That
on.
money on, they've been everywhere.
I just love how she's doing everything like with the liquor and stuff with his brand of liquor. I love it.
Teamwork, and
Yeah.
I really like that. That's another good thing like to talk about is the support. When you support your friends, like that shit go a long way.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like when you support each other, everybody wins. We all winning, right? Like everybody winning, and I think that's just really good of her to, you know, put him on put him on her platform, and he introduced her to her platform. So it's like a reciprocation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he
They're
helped you,
helping
help
one
me.
another out.
You help me, I help you. Boom. Now we in our bag.
Right? Stay in our bag.
Stay in our bag real bad.
Real bad. I do want the underwear though, the little thong that say real bad. You
Oh,
see
yeah.
Yes,
that?
they were so
She was showing
cute.
the last post. What was
Oh,
that?
when
The
she was
post
basically-
I shared it.
I
I posted on my story on IG.
Man,
I
with
was
her,
like,
her little jacket
yes.
on and her
With the
The
ponytail.
little crop top with the
Yeah.
ponytail with the
With
it was
my
cute.
bad.
It was cute. It was cute. It was
Yeah.
cute.
I love everything about her situation. You know how she supported JT while she was
From prison.
incarcerated and
Yes,
everything.
absolutely. That's a real friend.
Yeah.
And she was
Sisterhood.
pregnant doing it. She was pregnant doing
Yes,
it. She was
yes.
supporting her. Like she held her down. Then she branched out on her own, and JT wasn't like, "Girl, why you doing it?" Like she was still,
They was
still
city
supportive.
girl.
They
She
was
was still
just-
city girl. She was still doing her own thing.
Yeah.
She's just my inner unicorn. So
I think all of us have like a little bit of, Young Miami in us and a little bit of JT. Like JT is more of the laid back, cool, chill, go with the vibe and stuff or whatever, more to herself. And Young Miami is like out there.
I'm here. Where we going? I'm here.
Yeah, what we doing? It's just really fun. And I think we all, like, every woman has a little bit of both of them inside.
Yeah, absolutely. That seriousness, that JT seriousness. I know I got it real bad.
Real bad.
All right, so we're gonna get into the topics. So this tonight title is basically freestyle. So we kind of came up with our own questions, and I'm excited to see what the girls have to say or what they want to know or what they want to ask. It's gonna be a lit show tonight.
It's gonna be juicy.
All right, Jess, you're going first.
Okay, this one is kind of simple, I guess. Okay, so is it possible, or can you be in love with two people at the same time? Or not necessarily like in love, can you love romantically two people at the same time?
Oh, wow.
Can you? Hello? Okay.
I think you can, because if a person is attractive and they keep you, in a certain way, I feel like it's possible to love them romantically.
Two people.
It can be 5 people.
Not 5. Damn, how you do that?
Yeah,
How you do 5?
I'm just saying, if they're taking care of you the right way, if you have somebody that you can, maybe you have somebody you vent to and they're supportive and empathetic. You have somebody
is for something.
Right.
And you love them romantically.
Right.
And you're hunching all of them too.
It's totally up to you.
Yeah.
Up to you and the pussy.
I think you can. I think you can love two people at one time, and simply because you may not get all the, things that you need from that one person, and the other person is able to fill that void and be able to give you what the other person is lacking. So I feel like it's possible to love two people at one time.
So then what happens when one of the parties is like wanting more time or like wanting more? What do you do then? You say, no,
do they know about one another?
They have to know.
They know.
They have to.
We ain't got that much time in the world. Like they got
we're not in a committed relationship.
Yeah.
Why not be honest and open? I feel like sneaking around is like overrated nowadays. Like
sneaking around is like boring.
Yeah, like bitch, let me tell you. Okay, I'm going to rob Jacob John Jr.'s house, and I'll be back later. Like, just be honest.
But who can actually be that honest with someone?
Because you don't want to hurt.
You're not in a relationship with them. This is back to the last episode when we discussed being open and honest.
Saying it up front.
Exactly. Like, I'm not looking like Carisha.
Okay, so
Carisha told Diddy. Straight up, she was like, I'm not looking for nothing serious. I'm not trying to be in a committed relationship. I'm just having fun. You know what I'm saying? Like,
she said that?
Yeah, she said that.
You watch a girl?
Yeah.
Which one? The first one with Diddy. With Poppy.
Okay, you gotta backtrack.
I gotta look at it again.
So yeah.
Well, I feel like it is possible, like, to be in love or to love two people at the same time, but I feel like for me I feel like it's only possible when, like, let's say for example you was with one person, right? Boom, dang, where y'all had like some downtime or whatever, but you never stopped loving them, like you never fell out of love with them. It was just like the shit they was doing was just not for you.
Turn you on.
So you went and it was easy for you to hop on another meet show. Once you hop on the other meat train,
it's the verbiage.
Then that person might have been giving what needs to be gave, but you still never stopped loving the other person, and maybe, you know what I'm saying, like y'all still connecting or whatever the case is, but you have newfound love for this new person. So it's like, I feel like it is possible, but at a certain point, like you gotta, when we're mature and we're adults,
because you do catch feelings.
I feel like you gotta figure out, okay, what I'm gonna do? What am I doing?
Many, mo.
You stupid. Because somebody gonna get hurt. Somebody gonna get hurt.
So is it really that you're in love with both people at one time, or is it just that you care about that person that you had to somewhat let go?
You have a love for the person and you care about them deeply.
Yeah. Because it's a difference between like Hunchfest 2000 and you're with somebody, and then like, no, I actually love you. Like I could possibly be with you, but I'm with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like there's like a difference, but at the end of the day, you got to figure that shit out because you can't carry that on forever and ever and ever. So
understandable.
Yeah,
understandable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pass the peas
like we used to do.
All right. So let's turn it up a little bit. If you were the opposing party having sex with yourself, what would you say about you?
I don't get it.
So-
Can you explain to me?
So if you were having sex with yourself, so basically if you're another person.
Kitty cat.
Rose.
No. If you were
Somebody's on.
Say
Wow.
you're your boyfriend having sex with you. What
You're
would your
wrong.
boyfriend say about
like
you?
if I'm him, like
Yeah.
I had been, we.
But
Okay, I get it. First of all, what would y'all say? I want to know what y'all would say. Like, what would y'all say? What would you say?
Oh God.
What would the thoughts be that's in your head?
For me,
thoughts
I
do
just-
be in our head.
It
though.
does, and it always do. And I always tell people like I turn myself on. So it's like, of course, if I'm having sex with somebody, it's because I'm with them, and I know my pussy good. So it's like I'm like, damn, bitch, that shit tight as fuck. Just grabbing everything, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I just be all in, like,
Okay.
oh my God. I have a lot to say about myself.
Go ahead, what you got to say?
If I was the opposing party having sex with myself, I would definitely be like, yeah, this bitch know what she doing. This bitch like ride that dick.
Ooh, okay.
She know exactly what she doing. I don't know what they may say, but I know what I say about
Okay.
myself.
Ooh.
Most definitely. I feel a
Woo!
lot of stuff about myself. Oh my God, just the other night I was telling you.
You having a little fun. The other night you
Show
having
out.
a little fun. Little freaky.
Let's show out.
I was intimate, and I was just thinking to myself, like, I get in how I am in the bed is so different from how I am, like, in my daily life.
You real bad in the bed? Real bad.
Like, I'm a different person. Before, when I was younger or whatever, it was different, but now I think since I've matured, I'm definitely a different person. So anyway, I was having sex. I was intimate. I was intimate, and while I was intimate or whatever, I was on top. And the whole time I was on top, I was like, yeah, like,
You was like doing
your
it,
thing.
it,
wow, shit, like, you don't know what the fuck he got. Like, I was in tune with it or whatever. So
Yes,
I
friend.
was really in it, but
That probably made it real
Yeah,
good.
because
For
for
me,
me,
it
it's
made
like
it
you
feel
enjoying
good.
it.
Like,
feel real good.
Yeah,
It was
that
like
type of shit made me just
Yeah.
like
it was
explode.
different.
Mhm.
It really was different.
But do y'all ever be with the person and like you be like, I wonder what the fuck they thinking? Like kind of like what you saying, but like okay, when they
Yeah.
do shit like, oh, their eyes closed, they biting,
And they be
bitch,
quiet.
What's going on? Why are you doing
Yeah.
that?
Does it
Like,
make you
like,
think
what
that,
are you doing?
oh yeah, you really doing a good job, or is he really like enjoying this shit?
Yeah, like it
I
could
be
be
trying to
anything.
figure it
Yeah, I
out.
be trying to figure it out. Like
I've
why are you
asked
doing
somebody
that?
before, like, are you faking?
In the moment,
Yeah.
you really like this shit, or you just fake?
Why the fuck your eyes closed? Who you thinking about?
Why your eyes rolling back? Like, are
You better not think about that,
It's that part for me. Like, I have to be sure. So
In
bitch,
my
I'm
head,
not
I just be
serious
like,
because-
bitch, Kegel. It's time to Kegel, right?
Oh yeah,
Kegel right
Yeah,
now.
right, and Kegel
1,
right
2,
now.
3, 4,
Right?
5.
On every 8 count, it's like on every 8 count, it's giving a Kegel. It's giving tighten up, squeeze
Tighten
it.
up, squeeze, grab
Squeeze
it.
it, grab
Just
it.
grab
I
it.
think it gets really
Octopus
interesting when
hands.
you do that. When you do your Kegels and stuff on top of it, I
Mhm.
feel like it's
On top, bottom, left, right side. When you squeeze
when he's
it.
in it, just
Yeah.
point blank. Period. It's different.
I like to do it because I like to feel. Like I like to feel it brushing against the wall.
Yeah.
Like I like to feel like.
Well, I don't have that option.
It has no other choice.
Okay, we're gonna move on. It's like, okay. All right.
You that bitch. Moving on.
I am. It's not on purpose, I swear. It's just there, and it's just like, I don't know, sometimes it's painful, sometimes it's pleasurable, sometimes it's both. I guess it depends on the size, like, I don't know.
The size definitely can make it.
It definitely makes a
change
huge difference, and
Mm-mm,
yeah.
no.
Okay, we're gonna move on, you guys. So, is it normal, is it the new normal for a woman to ask a man on a date and treat him out? Because I know back in the day, you know, we were raised like traditionally. We were raised, I was like, you're gonna be next, but I forgot it's so long. Sorry. Back in the day, we were raised, you know, we were raised traditionally thinking that a man is supposed to ask a woman out, or a man is supposed to court a woman. You know, we never was really, well, I wasn't brought up, I'm saying we, but I wasn't brought up in the light of me paying for things for a guy, or me going up to a guy and say, hey, let's go on a date. You know, hey, you fine as fuck. You know, let me get your number.
But things are different now. I mean,
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what the question. That's what I'm like. Is it the new normal for us as women to speak up? Like, shit, you looking fine with your hoochie daddy shorts on. What's up?
You
Hey,
stupid.
hoochie daddy, come on.
I feel like, I mean, if you're, as a woman, if you're interested in a guy, I don't see why not. Like, if you're interested in it, in this guy, he may be, you know, he may not notice you or whatever, and you notice him before he actually get a chance to notice you. So if you feel like, well, let me ask him out or whatever, then go for it. Why not? And I also feel like if you're asking a guy out on a date, like, I feel like you should pay for it. I feel like you should pay for dinner
I agree.
or whatnot. Why
If
not?
you're offering, you definitely should take charge and pay for it. Why not?
Yeah. I mean, even in my relationship now, like if I ask my boyfriend out or whatever, I'll pay for the dinner. I don't mind about paying for dinner, but I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't think you should ask a guy out and expect him to pay for it. Like,
Yeah.
now if y'all like in a relationship and you're like, babe, I want to go out tonight. Let's go out tonight. And y'all at the table and you're like,
Okay.
That's how I said, what's going on?
Exactly. But yeah, I was just saying, like, I just feel like, you know,
I think
us
it's
as women, we're way more vocal now.
I think it's normal with the guy over there. With that guy over there. Like initially, like the courting was him first trying, and then I was like, like I don't, you know, I was just like, But then, like, you know, we let it die. But then the next day, I was the aggressor. I was just like, hey, you know, it's me. Hi,
She went home and slept on it.
Yeah, I went home, slept on it. I was like, I'm kind of fine. Hold on. I was like, hold on, wait, how can I play this?
Hold up, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Let me run it back.
Yeah.
So you
then-
remember me?
yeah, like I was just like, hey, it's me, Jessica from Coach. Like I was working at Coach at the time. Hey, Miss Me, Jessica at Coach. I just wanted to say happy birthday. Hope you're having a great day. That's how I played it off.
I remember her calling me.
That's how I played it the fuck
She
off.
called me and she was like, bitch. I said,
how I
what? She was like, I met this fine ass nigga.
And that's how the story began. And that's how we just was like texting back and forth.
I got
And it
his
was like,
number.
well, we're going to date.
Bitch, I'm gonna call him. I was like, well, call him then, friend.
Call him, friend. I think it's not more normal today. I think it just depends. If you like it, say something. You know,
Yeah.
you might be missing.
You might be
Passing
missing
your
on your
blessing, girl.
blessing,
You
your
might be
husband,
passing
your
your
I
wife.
feel the same way about you, but Sue shot to ask you, so.
Yeah, he might
Guys
think, oh,
do
she got
be
rested
shy.
bitch face, so I ain't gonna ask her nothing. But
Oh,
really,
yeah.
you like the sweetest girl in the world.
Listen,
so.
really, my boyfriend, like, he took forever, like, to build up the courage to say, hey, can I take you on a date? And as soon as he did, I was like, sure.
You was waiting.
Mhm.
You know how you can feel something? You know, you
I ain't
kind of
gonna ask him, I'm
feel,
gonna wait
you
to
can
ask.
kind of feel something coming. And it's so funny because I had just got out of a situation, like deaded the situation. And I felt like, you know, God do things for a reason. He made sure that I closed that door before I opened the next one. So by me closing that, I got my blessing because I had a good man.
Hey.
That's right.
Hey.
Oh, y'all love here with y'all good men.
Yeah, I know you ain't talking.
Okay. 85 years
Not
down.
85 years down the road, bitch. Okay. Not 87.
I can laugh with
Hey,
y'all.
next question.
I can.
It's my turn.
It's your time.
Okay, man, I don't even need the motherfucking
Oh, you don't
phone.
need it?
I don't even need the motherfucking phone.
Oh, we already know what's coming.
Yeah, I don't even need the motherfucking phone. This
It's that
is like
fire.
literally like a quadruple it. Like, no, it's really like a, this is like for real, like a freestyle question. Because it's like, okay, you're yourself, whether you're a man, woman, or whatever. But for me, I'm going to speak from a woman's standpoint. So I'm me, okay? And my question is, who are you mad at in a situation where, it can be a situation where you found out that your partner was cheating on you, or you're the ex-baby mama, or you're the new girlfriend and he has baby mamas, or you're the ex-baby mama and he has new girlfriends. Like, who are you mad at? Are you mad at yourself? Because some people could be mad at themselves. Some people could be insecure, blame yourself for whatever is going wrong. Are you mad at the other woman, which our natural instinct is to be mad at the other woman? Or are you mad at your man? Like, if you guys don't mind, If you guys don't
Go
mind,
ahead.
may I?
Go ahead.
Sure.
May
Sure.
I?
Okay, most definitely.
If you guys don't mind. So the cheating part, okay, like back in the day, I would have been mad at the girl trying to knuckle you buck. Like I would have been trying to fight the girl. Like mad at the dude, probably still would have stayed with the dude, but try to fight the girl, then never would have been mad at myself, which is not me, it's you. But now as like a more mature person, like I could forgive somebody for cheating as long as you're not a habitual offender. As long as it's not repetitive. As long as it's not like this is something that you continue to do. If it's a one-time thing, we could work it out, we could work on us, we could rebuild, we could restructure, boom, we could do all that. But like I'm never gonna be mad at the other girl because I don't know what the fuck you was telling her. I don't know what you were telling her.
That part.
I don't know. Like, and if anything, bitch, I'm gonna be, hi sweetie, hey. Like, bitch, I'm gonna befriend her because I want to get all
this
the
one right here, she do
information.
not fucking play.
I want to get all the tea,
Listen.
all the information, bitch. I'm inviting you inside. Come sit down. You want to drink water? Like, I want to know what's going on. Like,
Listen, I'm having a flashback.
I want to know what's going on. Like, I'm trying to be your best fucking friend because I want to know what's going on. Woman to woman, like, he probably like lying to both of us. Like, I'm never gonna be mad at you. And plus, like, I don't want the girl to ever see that I'm broken. Like, I really deep down
You
inside,
never let
I'm fucked
anybody
up.
see you sweat.
Like, I'm really hurt. I'm fucked up for real.
But
I don't want you to see that. I want you to see that I'm a strong fucking woman, and I'm asking you questions because I'm gonna present it to him.
You know what? Like women, honestly, like it'd be different if the guy, is cheating on you with this girl and this girl just don't know you at all. She doesn't know of you. But some women, like, they like to poke fun at other women.
That's a whole nother story.
That's a whole other story.
Because
It's like,
you
as
knew
a woman,
better.
why are you doing that? Why
You
do
knew
you feel
better.
the need to?
But
poke
if she
fun
even
and-
feels like she can have that authority, that's probably his fault.
It is.
Now, I'm not even
It
fucking
is.
with none of you.
100%.
At this point, because why she feels so like, why
Because
she
he's
thinks she can do
disrespecting
that?
you, so she can disrespect you. That's
Now,
it.
In a situation where I'm the ex-baby mama and there's a new baby mama, been there, done that. We both was pregnant at the same fucking time. Been there, done that. So it's just like, I don't know. In that situation, it depends because some of them be petty. Like some of them be petty for real. Like don't really even be needed. Like I don't know. It just that situation depends. But again, it falls back on the man. Like he has to know how to handle his handle. Pretty much. Like you can't just let anything fly. And like we said last episode, you gotta speak it up in the beginning.
Yep.
Even to the ex, like to the ex baby mom, the ex girlfriend, you gotta let whatever the situation is be known. Like we not
A lot of
like
men,
this,
they can
not
avoid
doing that.
situations like that too. Had they know how to speak up and
Yeah,
put
they
people
don't
in their
speak.
place. Like
You're
you're already cheating or whatever. You're
Give
already
a
being
person a chance
disrespectful.
to
Right.
understand what's
You
going
already
on.
let this girl call
But
you
not
fucking
only that,
pacifiers and
like,
things
hey,
like
look,
that.
I'm with somebody. You need to respect me. You need to respect my girl or my whoever I'm with or whatever. You gonna respect that, or otherwise it's nothing. It's nothing. You know not to call me in the middle of the night when I'm at home. You know not to speak to me in public while I'm with my girl or
Don't
my
just pop
guy.
up to my
And that,
house.
yeah, it
like,
goes
all
for
that type
both
of
girls
stuff.
and guys. Like,
Absolutely.
if we own something or whatever, if we already being sneaky and doing this or whatever, don't be disrespectful. Like, if it gets to that point, then I gotta
Keep a
cut you
bitch
off.
in their own
I gotta
way.
cut you off, and it's just
Yeah.
point blank, period. And a lot of guys don't know how to do that. Like, you gonna cheat. That's the difference between women. Women will walk past the man that
And
they
don't even know
cheating
you.
on you with, and you wouldn't even know. Like, the
At
man
all.
be everywhere you at,
At
and
all.
you wouldn't even know. But men make it
You
so
better-
hard.
What I said last show, I said that I'll walk past you and
I don't know you at
I
all.
don't even know. I don't
Yeah.
even see you.
Women are so
Cause men are messy,
Smooth
like they
with
leave
it.
the trails, like they messy, like they don't know how to erase shit in
Yeah.
their phone, like they just like loose with it. Like us, we a little bit more smart. Like we plan ahead. Like we already know. All right, I'm finna go do
We
this.
ain't
and
finna
that.
steal all
First
the
of all,
game tonight.
first of all, when I'm about to go cheat, like I don't just randomly do it that day. Like it's already planned in my head that
It's
I was already about to
pre-planned.
go slip out and do this.
But women cheat for a reason. We don't just, we're not finna just cheat because we want to get our pussy wet. We wet our own pussy up. Niggas, they cheat because they want to get their dick wet. A nigga will fuck
They just do
anything,
stupid shit.
anybody
Like
for
they
no
just do
reason.
fucking stupid shit. And like women, like
Damn,
please,
she got a fat ass.
please listen. Like you're never gonna understand the why. Please don't ever sit there and try to figure
And
out.
you're
why
never
he
gonna
did
have
this,
the
why he did
same
that.
thing as the other female. If somebody's
There's
in a
no reason to sit
relationship,
there and figure it out.
it's
You're
like
never
there's
gonna
no
do that.
competition. You can't expect yourself to gain everything this woman has because he's fucking with you on the side. you won't ever have the equal
A
amount.
lot of women look at that and say, "Oh yeah, like
He got money.
I see what he doing for her. He gonna do the same thing." No, sweetheart.
No, honey, you was just.
It won't happen.
And sometimes the woman is the one with the money. Bitch, she taking care of his
a lot
ass
of times.
and making it look good, making him look good, making that shit
You
look
ever know?
easy.
You ever look at another girl and be like, "Why the fuck? Like, why, bitch? I look better than that." Or like, what she got that I don't got? Like, why he did that? Like,
You know what? A lot of men like to have
Before.
control over
Weak.
women.
They like
Like they
weak
want to
women.
have. They like weak women. I had a guy tell me one time before. He was like, I was dating this girl, or he was talking to this girl, and she had everything going for herself or whatever, beautiful and stuff or whatever, but he could not handle her because she was so successful, and it turned him off because she took
She
the
didn't
back-
need him.
Yeah, she didn't need him. She took the want for him out of it. Like, oh, I may want you, but I don't need you kind of vibe. And he was like, I was like, so what is wrong with that? Like, she's successful. She has this going
I would
on.
be glad to
whatever.
have somebody that have their
He
own
brought up
everything.
he brought up the fact that, she doesn't have to have anything. I mean, I'll be the one to provide and do all that. Yeah, that's all
Damn,
nice.
that's a setup.
That's all nice, but at the end of the day, like, do you really want a woman that, you have to do everything for or whatever? So I brought up the simple fact that what if she's working at a fast food restaurant? He was like, I prefer that versus a woman that
Wow.
has everything.
okay, so you just want to be in control. Like, you just want to
You
feel
want to feel like a
yeah.
man. You wanna feel like
I've been in a
And it's not
relationship like
fair.
that before. I've been in a relationship where I didn't work, and my ex, like, he paid for everything. He had 2 full-time jobs, and he paid for everything, but he wanted me to come to him for every fucking thing.
No.
So he could tell me no, or he could tell me yes.
So you could be set up with the okie doke.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Bamboozled.
it was a wrap for me.
It's okay for men want to take care of their woman and want to provide and stuff or whatever, but we're in a whole different times. We're not laid back in the house barefooted,
Barefoot.
barefooted and pregnant and stuff like. You know what I mean? we're not that
Belle Glade.
we're not that anymore. So I honestly feel like, if you're gonna feel that way or whatever, like, at least be okay with your woman working or completing her
Or just
own
be more
dreams.
flexible
be
with
okay
the money,
it.
like-
And be more supportive.
That part.
Be very
Oh.
supportive.
Okay, last part of the question was, if you are the ex and your man has a new girlfriend, y'all have a child together or whatever, like, are you mad at... I only say this because I know a lot of situations where there's a baby mom and then there's a new girlfriend and she feels not necessarily threatened by the girlfriend, but it's just like kind of upset because of the baby
It's the
factor.
why.
And
Yeah.
it's like, okay, you doing all this, but you're not taking care of your child. You're going on all these dates, but you're not really supporting your child. And it's not necessarily support as far as money goes, it's just support just in general. So if it was like that type of equation, who are you mad at? Are you mad at the man? Are you mad at the girlfriend? Are you mad at yourself for even having them with him?
I'm definitely mad at the guy. I won't be mad at myself because it's both of us laid there to have the baby.
Mm-hmm.
And we both made this baby. So I think that for me, like, being in a situation similar to that, I had a baby, and then my ex, he got married to a stranger. So it was a man thing. So that happened, and for me, the time was like disconnected. Like, there was no time for the child. Like, there was no time put in. Everything was just cut off because of the man-lady thing. So, some guys just have their priorities fucked up. And I feel like, as a mother, you're going to always be there for your child. It's like how they said, mama's baby, daddy's maybe. The mother's always going to put in that time, put in that work, and make sure everything gets taken care of. So I would definitely be mad at the guy because, bitch, you're the downfall. Like, you're the reason why, like, nothing is working. Not just us, but for your child as well. Because eventually your child gonna cut your ass off too. Like, when they get older.
Personally, like, my situation now, I really don't care. But I've been, like, separated from my kid's dad for, like, years now. Like, it's been damn near not over a decade, but a little close to a decade. So I really don't care or whatever. But if I had been in that situation, I would definitely be more upset with the guy because can't no woman, remove you from your child's life or make you do less for your child or whatever. That's up to
choice
you.
is yours,
It's
brother.
yours. And if you feel like that woman is the problem, then you may want to choose wisely on who you're dating. So I don't know.
Or just stay your ass over there.
Don't come around at all.
With the lady thing.
Okay, well that was good.
That was good.
That was
Jess.
really good.
It
That was
was.
really
It really
good.
was. That was a freestyle for us.
That was freestyle.
Alrighty. So my question is, what is it that you're looking for within your partner?
The fucking basics, like
Shit.
the fucking basics that nobody can, like, no man like ever has that full, like, what you're looking for.
Yeah.
It's always like, damn,
Bits
you're
and
fucking
pieces.
perfect, but you have this one piece that you're missing. But like, it's like
I look for that.
you're
that
gonna polish
respect.
shit. Just use the best. Just pick the best piece of shit that you can pick from. Pretty much, pick the cleanest shit because they're all shit. Like, no, for real. Like, you're never gonna get like the whole total everything that you're looking for. But what you're looking for is fucking simple. But it kind of takes two people. It doesn't just take him.
I think the basics would be like, of course, if it's a woman expecting something from their partner, is stability, security, and not just like when I say stability, I don't mean just like finances or whatnot. I mean like, you know, you're treating me as a priority.
Mental health.
Mentally, you're looking out for my well-being. It's just you being that head, like you're the leader and I'm following behind you, and you're not leading me into a situation where you're not leading me into a situation where I'm going to be wondering, are you making the right choices? Like, I feel like in a relationship, when a woman is looking for her partner or whatnot, that person should be able to provide, lead, and make sure that the household is taken care of, and vice versa. The woman should be doing her part as well.
I think for me, it's mainly respect. That's the first thing. I feel like when a man respects you, they just love you differently. Like, nothing can come in between anything, and they gonna always make sure, regardless. Like, that respect goes a long way. Then loyalty, because without respect, there's no loyalty. Then I need stability, security. And I mean, I feel like I'm a very affectionate person. So for me to have that back, like in return, I feel like that boosts my self-esteem. You know, when you have somebody that's constantly, you know, reminding you how beautiful you are, other than these.
What's your love language?
So you need words of affirmation?
Yeah, words of affirmation. And I need that physical attraction as well.
Okay.
You know, grab me, you know, pull my wig, like, tell me you love me, kiss me on the
Pull your
forehead.
wig?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want
just
me to
kiss
take
me
it
on
rough
the
off?
or
You want me to take it
like
off?
just
It
soft?
might come off a little
Okay.
bit. But just kiss me on the forehead. Like, I love you so much. Yeah.
Those kisses on the forehead and on the nose is like,
Hit
it's
their
like
brain.
warm and like
Cuddly and
like
soft
Oh,
and
you love me.
like affectionate. Like, yeah. I think I just need like I like all of that y'all both said, but I also need like communication. I need you to be able to speak. I need you to be able to talk. I need you to be able to speak.
Comprehension.
I need to be able to speak to you. I need to be able to express myself. Like, if something is bothering me, I want to be able to relay that to you, and then we talk, like, and figure it out whether you agree, disagree, whatever the case is. Like, I don't want you to just dismiss me and my feelings, because once you do that, then I'm looking the other way. Like, okay, what he doing over there? Like, 'cause
You know, it's so
listen,
hard.
I need you to
It's
talk
hard.
to me.
That's hard to find a guy that comprehends what the fuck you saying. It's like, you could talk to them over and over about the same shit.
Because
And
most men don't know how to communicate. Like,
They don't know. They don't
do that. That's
understand
them.
because they don't. Yeah, they don't understand because they don't
You know what's
care to be that way.
Like, you can have some men that are like, they're very vocal and like they love to talk and communicate or whatever, but they don't listen.
Right?
Mhm.
And then
Oh
you
my
can have
God.
a man that you have to like scream at in order to get him
Shake.
to say anything. Like, I'm talking to you, listen to me.
Mhm.
It's so hard to get a man that's in the
I
middle.
don't
that,
condone
you know,
domestic violence.
it's so hard to get a man that's in the middle where he likes to communicate and he knows how to also comprehend and he's able to hold that conversation.
Intellectual conversations.
With you. Jeez, it's so hard. It's hard to find a man like that.
And then when you express yourself, like, and you say something, and you're like, in your mind as a woman, like, you're looking for it to be fixed. Like, okay, this is how I feel. This is what I'm telling you. Like, Now it's up to you to make a choice. Am I going to fix it? What can I do to fix it? And it's still the same thing. Like,
I think a lot of men look at it as if we're bitching or complaining. Like, they look at it as if we're always nagging them and they're not doing anything right. They can't get anything.
It's only nagging because they don't really be giving a fuck.
And that's why
That's how
we fall into the like, okay, since you not listening and comprehending and not gonna do nothing, then I don't say anything. Yeah, I'm not gonna say nothing, and then it makes me shut down or mute, and then we just gonna bump heads all the
then
time.
Wake up the next day trying to eat pussy and think everything okay.
But it happens like that for us. Like,
no, it
men
really
will go on the
is.
next day
It's
like ain't nothing happened.
Yeah.
Bitch, I just had a conversation. Did you not hear me? Like, what you want to eat? We're gonna finish this conversation we had
Right.
Like, men will take you there. They really will.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes you look crazy. Like, damn, maybe it's just me.
All right, so we're gonna move forward. All right, so the topic about child support keeps resurfacing. Do you think that women put men on child support to be malicious?
Some. I feel
Why?
like,
Why do you feel like that?
I feel like some women, like, they hate to see their child's father move on. Like, they don't want to see them move on unless it's with them. So a lot of women being vindictive will absolutely do so. I feel like some women will get upset for whatever reason that the guy doesn't want to be with them anymore, and then boom, they're on child support. When in actuality, that man is really doing what he's supposed to as a father and making sure that his child or y'all kids or whatever is taken care of, and you're pissed off because he doesn't want to be with you. I mean, it goes, somewhat like that or whatever for some women, and for, other women is different. Like, some women have to go and put their kid's father on child support. Maybe he's not doing what he's supposed to do. Maybe he's just a deadbeat, and boom, now you're on child support.
Boom, child support. Shout out to the internal Department of Revenue. I love you guys.
You think they fair?
To me,
not always.
Probably, yeah,
like,
to me,
in the good way or the bad way?
I don't know. I feel like for some men, and I'm only speaking from what I've witnessed or whatever, like, there are some men that, like I said, have to be on child support, and it's like, when they have to be on child support, they give women little of nothing for child support, and then the man who actually does not have to be on child support because he's actually taking care of his child or his kids, like, they have to pay bukus of goddamn money. Like, sometimes I feel like it's
not completely fair. Like, it's like, yeah, I get it. I feel this. I agree with what you just said. Because sometimes I think it's fair. Sometimes I think it's like outlandish. Like, come on now, you don't even need that much for this.
Like the thing that just happened with Tyrese.
Oh my god,
it's more than that per month.
That's nuts.
That's crazy. It's
a lot, and I'm like, okay.
What is it for? Like,
but
is it for a child or is it for like?
But it's not like he don't take care of his child. So I definitely understand. Like, you have guys that are in their kids' life 100%, 100,000%, and women just do that shit because they found somebody else. They be like, okay, well, I can't be in control anymore, so I'm gonna put your ass on child support, make your life a living hell.
It's not fair. It ain't.
But you have some guys that put themselves on child support.
What do you mean, like physically going to put themselves on?
Yeah. Some guys put themselves on child support.
A lot of them.
My daughter's father, because he traveled a lot and he was with the man lady thing. So, it was a lot going on. So, I don't know. I kind of feel like guys do that too to try to see if they can get a little grace or a little leniency.
Sometimes
like, hey, judge, I'm gonna
on their ass.
Well, that's what I was getting to. That's what I was getting to. So yeah. Hey, judge, I'm here. Hi. I just put myself on child support. I mean, I'm a deadbeat, but I'm here. Put some child support. But yeah, it definitely backfires. And the system is kind of weird. I feel like it's a lot of guys out here that pay child support that don't need to be in that situation because they still take care of the kids even when they're on child support. And I see this shit every day, and it's kind of weird.
I see it every day too.
It's kind of weird. It's like damn, like when is the system gonna react in a positive way But some guys do deserve it, and a lot of guys who are on child support, they don't pay shit, and they be running. They get all these, what is it, under the table jobs, so they don't have to show any tax returns or anything like that to avoid paying.
But
anything.
you know that to resolve that issue is if a man is not taking care of what he's supposed to as far as like paying his child support, it can be reported, and once it's reported, they can suspend his license.
Oh,
if he's continuously driving without license, they can arrest his ass.
Going to jail.
Once they arrest his ass, he would have to pay that back child support in order to get out on a bond. So I mean, we can play these games, but you still gonna owe me.
But yeah, I just wanted to know because that topic just keep coming up about child support, and I see men bashing women, women bashing men. Like, damn, okay, just take care of your goddamn kids. Everybody take care of your kids, the women and the men. Because I even know a guy who has his baby mama on child support, and she don't pay shit. She don't even spend time with the little girl. Like, it's sad.
Women
so it works both ways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it works both ways. You got deadbeat mammies and deadbeat daddies. Everybody just needs to take care of their kids. Take care of your responsibilities.
It's just like I can see, you know, like a man being that way towards a child, but as a woman, you actually birthed this child. You carried this child for 9 months.
Can I have my drink?
You know, you're supposed to take care of the child.
It's like you don't have no
you,
connection to the child.
Yeah.
You just don't want to do anything. Yeah.
Some women have kids to trap a nigga, and some dudes make you get pregnant to trap you. That's happened to me, but that's neither here or there. But you know, they try to trap you and force you to deal with them for a lifetime. But me, I just changed my number a lot. But
I ain't changing nothing. I'm calling my English. I ain't gonna answer.
Gonna blow your ass up.
You can blow, but I don't answer block calls. Ain't no way for me to answer a block call.
But I was saying, like, some women, they do have kids with men just to have that over them, and it's unfortunate the child has to suffer, but that's just how it be, and that's why they don't connect with the child, because it was never made out of love.
Right.
It was just made out of money, or you trying to gain something or hurt somebody. It was a personal vendetta. It was never out of love.
It was a Hunchfest 3000, and then you got hooked. You got connect, you got hooked, and then the man really ain't want you like that. So you thought you was gonna have a baby, and then everything was gonna be copacetic.
Your way.
And it wasn't. So
yeah, I think that's a touchy subject. It's a really touchy.
Because it can go both ways.
Yeah.
Very touchy because my kid's dad.
She's so aggravating.
He has to see, but he and I try to come to an agreement where I didn't want to put him on child support because he do take care of the kids. Like he literally does. So I was like, no, you don't got to be on child support. Just give me this lump sum of money, and I'm gonna go on my way. You go on your way, and then we're just gonna be all right. But then they was like, no, I guess in Florida they don't play that. So it's like you have to, like fill out the child support guideline or whatever and see what's what.
Oh.
So at the end of the day, because of how we split it, he does have to pay me child support. It's really like it's literally not like almost.
But I'm pretty
nothing.
sure he does honestly.
The thing about him is, bitch, because he think he on child support. He think Jessica supposed to pay for everything, girl. Jessica, go ask your mama for $10 if you want to go to the movies. Go ask your mama for this. Ask your mama for that. Everything is ask me because he give me $300.
The child support.
Because he give me $300 a month. Is ask me
For 2 kids.
For 2 kids, it's when they need lunch money. That's what I pay you for. So go put the money.
Yeah,
on
nah. See, I don't like that either.
So everything.
damn well
so
these
now
$300
everything
gonna do
is
nothing.
like when
they
wanna
live
do-
here too. Shit.
Yeah, like when they want to do extra stuff, like you know what I'm saying. Like my kids are kind of big, so it's like when they want to go hang out with their friends,
Do you
it's
think
like
that's being
ask your mom
spiteful?
for money.
Do you think is that
Absolutely.
being spiteful, or
I mean,
do
I
you
do.
think like it's like?
I do, but at the same time, I don't want to argue with him, so I just let it.
But
be.
it is
I
because
just let it
he
be.
got money, so it's not like he don't have the money. Like you've been doing it for all these years. Now why all of a sudden they need to come to mama for everything?
Mhm.
It'd be that type of shit that'd be kind of annoying to me.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we're not together. We're moving forward. We have kids together. Let's be great co-parents. Why
Mhm.
keep the feud going?
You know, eventually, like, once a person has moved on or whatever, things get better. But it's like, why we have to go through this in order
Yeah, I think that's
For
what
them
it
to
is.
get
Like,
better.
I think we just have to go through that for right now, and I think over time it will get better. Like things will change. I just can't wait for the like. I mean, I don't have no choice but to wait. But I'm just saying, like, damn, I can't wait for the overtime to actually get here, because like that's annoying.
Peace.
Like that's annoying to have to. Don't ask me, ask your mom. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like kind of like now we bringing the kids into the equation
Right.
because they going back and forth. Like, well, daddy said ask you, and mama said no, you got to do it. So it's just like.
One of y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah, one of y'all motherfuckers gonna do it.
$10 go to the goddamn
Oh, bitch, I just want to go to the fucking game. Like, one of y'all motherfuckers give me $10. So it's just like, at the end of the day, I just be like, here, because I don't want to go. I don't want to cause like a back and forth, and I don't want to drag them into
Just
it. So
kill
I
it,
just give
get
in and
it.
just be like, okay, here you go. But I'll go and have a conversation with him. Like, I'll try to talk to him.
And
But
that's important.
I think it's just
though.
gonna be time. I think it's just gonna take time. That's it. I think it's just gonna be like a time thing. But
It is. Time heals all.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I kind of want to do a little. I don't know if I should do the true or false or truth or dare.
True or false?
True or false.
Mm-hmm. That was like a creepy laugh.
Because earlier in the conversation.
yeah. Like true or false, truth or dare. I kept saying true or false. Sam kept saying truth or dare, and I was like, what I said?
Well, what the fuck we gonna do? So I think true or false.
True or false.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Sam.
What me? Alright, okay.
My face itch. I'm just trying to. Okay, good.
Hi. Okay, Sam, I'm gonna ask you a question. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ask a question. The person I ask a question, I ask somebody else a question. So we'll go around 3 times.
Okay.
So Sam, did you go home and try anal?
I can't wait for this answer.
Cause I wanna know.
False.
She don't went in detail and told you what to
Yeah,
do.
I done told you what to do.
You
You
ain't
You
heard
gotta
it.
show me the bottle of what
Oh,
it is.
yeah.
You right. I forgot to send y'all.
You know what? I may. If he's down.
When you feeling like She-Ra again, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and try that.
Yeah, but I'm.
How she feel? Gladiator.
I gotta let loose. Like I
You
gotta
need a shot. You need
my
a shot. You
control
need
away.
drugs. You have edibles. You need
No, I
edibles.
don't have them.
Or
That's
you
why I
need a shot.
really We'll see. Well, when we come back on the next show,
Okay.
Period.
I'll see.
Okay.
See you in 2 weeks. All right, your turn.
Okay, let me see. Yes, true or false?
Okay.
Have you ever had a threesome?
No, false.
Oh, boring.
She seems so false.
No, the closest thing I ever had was like there was a weird bitch in the room. While I was like hunching this person, let's say this was
The
the couch.
biter.
Yeah, we were hunching on the couch, and then the person was like right there, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, go harder!" Like she was like doing like trying to like push me in like to him, and I was just like, you know how you look at the person like,
What the fuck
"What
are you
is she
doing?
doing?" Yeah, like if this bitch trying to jump in, I'm jumping out. Like
Was
just
she
like
invited in the room or?
what it was like a party. Like it was like a party, but everybody had left the party, and she straggled behind. Cause she was like,
She
like,
knew what she was doing.
yeah, she straggled behind, and she was like, you know, oh, I want to roll up and smoke real quick before I leave. Okay, cool, you can sit here and do that. But while you're doing that, bitch, I'm drunk and I'm horny, so I'm about to go have hunch with my man. And so while the hunching was happening, like, you know, when you be out of your mind, you don't even care, like, if
Who's around?
people be there. So it just was happening, and boom, she just was like, thought she could just. Oh my gosh, you guys look so
I would
sexy.
never forget.
I was like,
I
oh
would
my
never forget.
gosh, I'm scared. Can she leave? Please, I can't proceed if she's
That's
like
awkward
here.
as fuck.
It is.
Like, especially if you're not even like hitting, like you're not even
Yeah,
attractive.
yeah, like not that she was ugly, but it just wasn't. The
It was
moment.
different.
It wasn't the moment for her.
It wasn't the moment for her.
No, we weren't at heathenism in Jamaica, so it wasn't. It wasn't the moment for her. So it was no. I
Did she try to like interject?
I felt like if we would have been like, you know, we would have been like receptive, like, oh my gosh, like instead of like kissing her or something, like I felt like she would have then like jumped in, but it wasn't. I was just like, why is she touching me? Like, why is she like trying to like? Why is she doing this? Like, I don't want it. I don't like it for me. Okay, damn. Now I question. Okay, I have one. Hi, Alexis.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you? True or false? This is very sexual, so
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sexual.
Have you ever eaten a girl's coochie before? Have you ever licked the twat, licked it, sucked it?
I have. It's true.
So true. Okay.
I dated girls for 7 years.
Okay. So you great. That's
A few
nice.
times.
Okay, that's nice. Was there everyone that's like smelled weird?
No. Well, yeah. I had that one girl.
You had to bathe. Did you want to bathe?
The
her?
girl who I put in the shower. I had put in the shower. I
Did
tried
you
to
eat it in the shower?
No, I didn't eat it all. I put it in the shirt. She'll probably watch it. Hey. Hey, how are
You
you?
know who you are. Hey.
I'm like, that bitch talking about me.
Yeah, again. Yeah. So
Not
it was
again.
like pissy. It was really pissy.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't right. I put her in the shower. You know, I bathe her. You know, I do that shit. You know, I try to,
Wash up.
you know.
Wash up. Get right.
No,
Get right. Get right.
A little cooch, tap a little cooch, a little soap water. Okay, so I did, and it just was never right. It wasn't right. Yeah, that was a terrible experience. But that was the first and only time though. Like any other girl I was with, like it wasn't like that.
Were they girly girl or man boy?
Well, I had a man boy,
Okay.
and then I had a few girly girls.
How do you feel about going down on a man boy?
I barely ever did. I think I only did it one time because she wasn't like that. Like she would come off of doing me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like that though. When I'm giving head like with a guy, you know, I climax. Yeah, I just love my
It's
job.
like a turn on.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
love my
because
job.
it's how that body reacts to you. Like,
Mhm.
you ever been giving head and then you rubbing the gooch, and then their body just relax. Like, oh my
So
god.
we'll go like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
That definitely turned me on. Like you're melting in my arm, like in my mouth. Like
I
you're
got you.
melting.
Okay. Not
Yes,
okay.
I love that. That just take me to a whole nother level. My legs shaking.
Make
Yeah.
you feel in control.
Yes.
Hey, Jenny.
Yes. Control.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. Can we get some Afrobeat?
Oh, we're gonna. Okay. Let me see if I can get that.
Just your tits are all the way up.
Okay, they sitting up.
Girl, it's giving.
Like the push.
Bone
Sauce.
shell. That's the bone shell bra from Victoria's
It's on the
Secret.
chair. It's right
No, this is
It was on that side.
Hi, this is from actually Forever 21.
You go, girl.
Forever
Thank
20.
you.
Oh my God. I have a story to tell.
Okay, I won't put Afrobeats on it.
Go ahead. You can do it. It's low though.
Okay.
So listen,
Ooh, commercial.
my friend called me and was like, I need to quit my job.
If anybody from Forever 21 is listening, like,
It's over. You're not there
sorry.
anymore, so
I'm not
it's
there
okay.
anymore, and I'm not going back. I'm not allowed to have a part-time job anymore, girl, so not going
Listen,
back.
I was getting my hair done at the shop. Oh, shout out to So You, Elenasia. Shout out to you ladies. Thank you so much for everything.
Mhm.
I was getting my hair done at So You, and Jessica called. She called. She was like, I need somebody to quit my job for me. I'll pay them. Put it on no lyrics.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
She
So
somebody
she,
to quit her.
Yeah, she was like, I need
I
somebody
was
to,
wanting to call out, girl.
She
and
wanted
quit.
to.
Like, I was like, girl, I can't work here no more. I
but she
gotta
was like,
quit.
I'll pay. And there was a girl next to me. I'm trying to think. Quandra. She was sitting next to me getting her hair done by Lanesia while I was sitting in a Tory chair. And she was like, I'll do it.
I'm immature. So like, who still does this? Like, I couldn't fucking call by myself.
So we called. Listen, this is so funny. So Quandra called. We called Forever 21. We called him.
Y'all aggravating.
He was like, hi, is this such and such? She gave me the person name. Is this such and such? This is Jessica, and I won't be able to come in today. Actually, I won't be able to come in at all ever again. That's it. She was like, so you're not coming in today? Is that what you're saying?
Bitch, I just said I can't
Yeah,
come in.
and
Not
I
today,
was
not at all.
like,
Did I just
I'm not
say it?
coming back at all, like ever, never. You're never gonna see me again. I'm not coming back.
Only when I'm shopping.
She was like, so you're not coming in today? She was like, okay, bye. I quit. It just hung up. That was the
The girl
funniest shit
kept
ever.
saying, so you're not coming in?
Yeah, like, ma'am,
She was
I'm
like
trying
making
to
sure.
quit. Like, I don't want to be here anymore.
Girl, she was making sure that she was understanding that she wasn't coming in ever versus today.
I just want to show it up no more. I would have been like, where you going?
I guess
That
I
was
was trying to
so
keep a good
funny.
rapport. I don't know what I was doing.
That wasn't a good report.
I guess I was trying. I don't know. Then I happened to go. I had a nerve to go like in there one day to try to buy something, and I seen one of the people, but he like so cool. Hi, if you're watching. He's like so cool. He was like, hey, oh my gosh, hi. I was like, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. So.
She was like, I can't do this shit no more.
Yeah,
I'm
can't do
over
this
it.
shit
I
no more.
can't.
Like,
I just,
who the fuck
I'm
said I can
done.
fold clothes all night long. Can't do it.
Can't do it.
Mm-mm.
What time is it? What is it? All right. Okay, so this concludes the show. We just want to thank you guys for joining in with us. It's like we just